everyone, I'm SETENAYSANİN, an English teacher in Turkey, and today I'm here with you to talk about my CELTA experiences that I had in London in 2019. If you are watching this video, I assume that you're an English teacher or about to become an English teacher and you are interested in CELTA trainings. You are at the right place. If I were you, I would watch this video till the end because I'm going to talk about how to get above standard at every teaching practice of your CELTA training. So, if you are ready, open your CELTA 5s, guys! You know what I mean, CELTA 5s. Dear English teachers from all around the world and the ones who want to become an English teacher, I believe that you want to get one of those certificates. 120 hours of attendance including 8 different hours of teaching practice. So, let's talk about how to get above standard from every teaching practice. When I look at my CELTA folder and recheck all the feedback given to me, I can see that there are 5 important points that you need to pay attention to while you are teaching. Let's talk about these 5 important points during your teaching practices, which will help you right after your first experience of teaching. Yes, I mean it. How to get above standard at every teaching practice of your CELTA training. Rule number 1. Classroom language. Yes, the first one is classroom language because at my first teaching practice as a young learner teacher, I was more like, "Hi everyone, how are you today? How is the weather? What?" Oh no, I didn't ask what day is it today. Oh my God, it was obvious that I was a young learner teacher and I had to change something with my language. Classroom language is something that you need to change according to the level of your classroom. During the CELTA training, you will see the adult people. Although you are teaching the elementary level, the people are still adults. You need to behave them accordingly with your language and with your level, with your sentences. You need to be careful about this. They are not young children, they are adults. Your teacher trainer will also be looking at your English level according to your fluency and your competence. Your teacher trainer will see if you can use the language effectively as a non-native speaker of the language. Because we need to show how careful we are and how fluently we can use that language, because you're going to be the teacher of that language, although it's not your native language. Look at me. I mean, when I said look at me, I'm not telling you that I'm the best speaker of the language. No, of course no. But, you know, non-native English teachers are always assumed that they are not qualified enough to teach that language. Okay, I admit that we cannot be as fluent as the ones who were born to that language. However, as English teachers, we need to be expert of that language and professional. So show it with your fluency and your competence and with your higher level of sentences. So this is one of the points that we need to pay attention to, classroom language. So the second most important point is TTT. You know it, right? Teacher talking time. We teachers tend to talk more. We sometimes believe that the more we talk, the better the lesson is. Doink, doink, doink. During your CELTA training, you will force yourself to lessen your talking time and to give more chance to the students to talk. Because the more they talk, the more chance you give them to talk, the better your lesson will be. give the students to talk with their peers most of the time. Just ask the question and go back. Ask the question and go back. Don't tell them. If you ask me how to achieve this, the first thing that I can tell you is that you will learn it through your experiences. However, always keep this in your mind that you can make the students in small groups, in pairs, and let them work. Ask them questions. Don't tell them the answers. Just ask questions and let them find the answers with their partners. So imagine that you are in a crowded place and there's only one person talking, being a teacher. So you feel yourself that I don't understand it and I know nothing about the language. Don't make the students feel that. Just ask the questions and let them find the answers. So if they are with their partners, they will have more time to talk. Yeah, that's obvious, right? And the next very important point, which is linked to teacher talking time, is timing. You will have your lesson plan, and in the lesson plan you will also mention about how much time is given to every activity that you are planning to do. That's why you have to have a watch all the time. The watch is going to be your best friend during your CELTA training, not even your group friends. The watch will be your best friend, believe me. If you don't have a watch, you will feel like a butterfly without wings. It's the worst thing. You don't want to feel that. So have a watch and keep it with you all the time. Look at your watch at the end of every activity. From my experiences and from the feedback given to me, I can tell you that sometimes you may end up with saying, oh yes, I was going to do that, but my time was not enough. It's the worst thing because you prepare your lesson and you have the best activity in your mind. That will help you to get the above standard, but the time is a problem. Oh no, don't do this to yourself. Have the watch and practice a lot. The next very important point, which is also linked to timing, is your lesson procedure. Lesson procedure, the front page, and the language analysis are the three documents that are required from you to prepare before the lessons. You need to hand them to your teacher trainer so that he or she can check how you are ready for your lesson. And also they will check whether you are going according to your lesson plan or you are just going you're just going without any plans. If I can manage, I'm going to provide you with samples of these three documents in PDFs so you can download it for free. When you're preparing your lesson procedure, always be reasonable with timing. You will understand what I mean right after your first teaching practice. I mean, sometimes you think that an activity would take no longer than 5 minutes, but then during the lesson you said, oh no, the students are still at the first step. What am I going to do now? You don't want to feel that. Be reasonable. Always give some extra time for each activity. Preparing the language analysis is another important point. Please look at the sample that I'm planning to give you. If I can not manage it, please send me an email or find me on Instagram and I can help you. I can send all the documents to you. Believe me, yes, I can do that. Oh, by the way, why don't you follow me? Why don't you subscribe to my channel? I'm here to help you with all the things that I know, and I will be really glad to hear from you as well. Whatever, let's go back to the next important step. Wow, the last important thing that I want to tell you is my favorite. It's my favorite. I always tell that I wish I had known this way before my teaching practices. I wish I'd known them. Listen to me carefully. This one is super important and I have no doubts that you will need it in every teaching practice of your training. Are you ready? Yeah. If you are teaching lexes, if you are teaching listening, reading, skills, or other things, whatever you're teaching, you will be doing this. The steps of an activity: test, instruct, show an example, give time to the students to complete the activity, peer check, and feedback. Do you want me to repeat it? No, you can pause and go back. Sure, technology, use it. Let me explain each step one by one. First, you test. What I mean, let's say you have the book. Wow, why didn't I bring a book? Let's say this is a book and you are about to complete the part A. You say, open your book to the page 65. Look at the part A. Show them, chest, show them, chest, show them the activity and point so that they can all understand which page, what part. And then give the instruction clearly. Clearly, I mean, giving the instructions is one of the most important things during teaching. Maybe we can have another video about it. Okay, give the instruction. Let's say, read and match. Read and match. And then show an example. Get your pencil. You can show the example either on your book or on the whiteboard. Read and match. The first one. Let's do the first one together. And then you match. Then, as you can see from the example, I'm giving you 5 minutes to complete the part A. Then you ask the students, which part are you completing? Part A. Are you working alone or with your friend? Working alone. How many minutes have you got? 5 minutes. After you check their understanding, then give them the time. After you make sure that each student has completed, then don't give the answers directly. Then let them check their answers with their partners. Yes. Peer check. When you are pairing the students, you can use your body language like this. I liked using this one. Okay, you two, you two, you two, you two. CELTA trainers will laugh at me and the CELTA trainees will understand what I'm talking about. You two, you two, you two. Or you can have another sign. My teacher trainer used to use this. He used to do his fingers like that and he used to say, you two, you two, you two, you two. It's not easy to do. Can you try it? Look, you two. You two, you two, you two. Check part A. And before they start, again, check their understanding. Ask them, which part are you working on? Part A. Are you working alone or with a friend? With a friend. Okay, go ahead. After they check the part with their pairs, they will find some mistakes and help each other. This step is one of the most useful steps because adult learners are sometimes shy to hear their mistakes. But if they find out their mistakes with the help of their friend, it's always more, relaxing other than hearing it from the teacher. Okay, the next step after the peer check, feedback comes. This time you get the feedback from the students for each sentence from the activity part A. I was going to show you the book, which is not a real book. Okay, you get the answers from the students. You ask one by one, randomly, naming the students, okay, calling them by their names. You ask them and get the feedback. Then all part is done. Do you want me to revise it one more time? Okay, chest, instruct, example, give time, peer check, feedback.
Chest, instruct, example, give time, peer check, feedback.
It will help you a lot. Alright, I hope that this video will help you. Until the next video, I love you all and I leave you. I wish you the best. during your CELTA training. Good luck, everyone. I know it's a hard work, but you can achieve this. Yes, you can achieve this. Believe me, it will end one day and you will have your certificate at the end and you will be so proud of yourself. You will do this. I will see you. You can find me in Instagram and please subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned. Until the next video, I love you, but I leave you. Goodbye, everyone.